We're talking about podcasts. We're talking about itty bitty podcasts. Podcast.
Oh
no.
Merry Mini Monday, Chunkies. I'm Carter.
I'm Doge.
Jordan.
I was just living in this new equipment right now.
Oh
Pardon
my
me
gosh.
for going a
New
little
zone.
too
If you're
far.
listening and you're like, hey, why do they sound so
Yeah.
buttery?
Where did
Why
all
do
these
they
cartoon
sound
birds come from on my
so-
commute to work?
Oh, it's beautiful.
What are they attracted to?
We're rolling with all new gear right now.
And it makes our voices sound really different.
This is what I sound like.
Bing bong. Guys, it is the rest of the year, all we're seeing is stars. Am I right?
Ooh,
Only
all I see
stars.
is stars.
I think it's appropriate that with this Star Wars series, we bring back from the dead, or should I say, from the womb.
Oh, please tell me.
A star was born.
Yeah.
So on October 16th, right? So I have to bounce around. I said I'm over trying to find Monday, specific
Yeah,
Monday.
that's tough.
birthdays. It's your birthday week.
tough.
That's
We
a
get the
big
week.
deal.
You get the whole week.
And these days we celebrate birthdays for longer than that day.
Sure,
am I not?
years.
Am I not right?
You
Or am I right?
You are right.
You
Tell
are
me
right.
that.
Yeah.
On October 16th, which would be Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. We'll say
It's
that.
tough because we're not in the day we're in.
It's true.
Turning 57 years old. Looking at this star's credits, you'd be surprised to find he's actually best known for his contributions to music. So Baby Driver, Back to the Future Part 2, Big Lebowski, and Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas don't even come close to the smash hit tracks he's contributed to. Heck, he's got more hit songs about California than movie credits, which is a joke because he's actually got 86 movie credits. But he also has a lot of hit songs about California. Who is this actor turning 57? And for those that don't remember, because it's been a while since a star was born.
Mini moons.
I've got a fun little riddle that I write about the star that was born on that day, and these two try and guess that, as do you at home. This has been one of those movies, or one of those little bits that we do outside of Extra Credit that I keep hearing people are yelling at wherever this podcast is coming from.
Yeah.
You know what
Because
I'm saying?
we're bad at it.
You're not
Surprise.
bad at it.
We're bad at every game.
There's a little
That's
spot.
true.
There's a spotlight here in Casa de Chunky. It's hard under pressure. So,
under pressure.
October 16th, which is Wednesday, turning 57 years old. Looking at this star's credits, you'd be surprised to find he's actually best known for his contributions to music. Movies like Baby Driver, Back to the Future Part 2, Big Lebowski, and Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas don't even come close to the smash hit tracks he's contributed to. Heck, he's got more hit songs about California than movie credits, which is a bit of an exaggeration because he actually has 86 movie credits. Another surprise for this guy. Turning 57 on Wednesday.
57. Okay. That's tough.
This is crazy. This is hard.
It's back. Star Wars Born is back with a vengeance. You want to hear it again?
Mm-hmm.
Looking at this star's credits, okay, you'd be surprised to find he's actually best known for his contributions to music. With movies like Baby Driver, Back to the Future Part 2, Big Lebowski, and Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, these movies don't even come close to the smash hit tracks he's contributed to. Heck, he's got more hit songs about California than movie credits, which is kind of a joke because he actually has 86 movie credits. What star was born on October 16th, 57 years ago?
I know that it's the spotlight of playing a game on this podcast that is robbing me of every brain cell, but I can't think of a single hit song about California besides Hotel California, and I know it's not Glenn or Dawn.
Or Dawn.
Right.
Well, we've
They're
got
too old for
California
that.
Girls, but I don't think Katy Perry is a man or 57 or in any of those movies.
That is a fair point, yeah.
Jamie Foxx is in Baby Driver.
I don't know if you can feel
He
it.
does
We are
music.
right
Back
in
to
the
the
middle.
Future, though.
I know.
We are right in the middle of where people will be yelling.
I have, yeah, sure, certainly. I have
Yeah.
Or maybe they're
just
surprised.
recently watched Back to the Future 2. and
I
am
will say
still
his
struggling.
credits in these movies obviously are not that huge, right? they're smaller credits. He's not
Sure.
a top billed actor for these movies.
Sure.
But he is an actor for these. Yeah, it's not like a
would say-
soundtrack credit.
I bet this is harder because he actually kind of disappears into the role more. It's not like when whichever at World's End when Keith Richards shows up.
is in
It's
there,
like that's
yeah.
clearly Keith Richards.
Right. Yeah.
You'll give up?
No.
Okay.
Maybe I do.
I'm kind of thinking maybe I also do.
We're thoroughly stumped.
Turning 57. Happy birthday on October 16th, this coming Wednesday. Flea.
Oh my gosh.
He's in Baby Driver?
Mm-hmm.
Back to the Future too?
Mm-hmm.
Who's he in Baby Driver?
No idea, but he's in it somewhere. Those were his acting credits.
Interesting.
What on earth?
Big Lebowski is the one I remember the most, if the only one that I remember.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten there.
But there we are.
Wow,
Flea.
that's a hard one.
And of course, the Red Hot Chili Peppers have a lot of songs about California.
You sure?
yeah, that's what the C stands for.
That's what it is. Same day, except much older. This actress is turning 94. And this
Flea's
is not
mom.
a supernova. I mean, she is still alive. She writes of murder and sings of beasts, but turning 95. This 95-year-old actress is far from intimidating. To be honest, she might have played one of the most approachable witches the silver screen has ever seen. She writes of murder and sings of beasts, but this 95-year-old actress is far from intimidating. To be honest, she might have played one of the most approachable witches the silver screen has ever seen.
I mean, it's Murder, She Wrote, but I don't know her
Well, it's
name.
the lady who does Mrs. Potts in Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
I'm going to say
And-
you got it.
Yeah, I just can't think of her name.
Angela Lansbury.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
You know the witch I'm referring to?
No.
Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. Have you seen that?
oh
She's
my
playing a
gosh.
witch.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh my gosh, you should watch it. It's,
Okay.
it's like Mary Poppins vibe.
Love it.
It wasn't even a knockoff of Mary Poppins. It's like a good movie. It's kind of the integration between real acting and cartoony type stuff.
Yeah,
Real
fun.
classic. So, birthday on Friday. And this guy's turning 32 years old. The world is split about 50-50 on what is more impressive about this actor, his voice or his abs. We've followed this kiddo since high school and encouraged his pursuit of a career in the circus. The only thing we condone is that killing spree he went on this year.
That's going to be Zac Efron.
Zac Efron.
Ooh,
You know the
yeah.
movies we're referring to here?
50-50, I'm lost on.
No, I'm just saying like
Oh, okay.
he's either like super attractive.
Yeah, so it's going to be
what?
Greatest
He's
Showman.
perfect. Yep.
It's going to be
Since high school.
the
High School Musical.
The
High School Musical.
Jeffrey Dahmer one that he was just in.
Killing Spree. Yep.
Or that's not Dahmer, it's Bundy.
Ted Bundy, yeah.
Yeah.
Extremely vile and
Shockingly evil, whatever.
yeah, I get that one
Incredibly
mixed up with the
close.
Tom. The Tom
incredibly
Hanks thing.
close.
Wonderful. Guys, did you see in the news? That's A Star Was Born. It's back.
Yay!
For who knows how long. Depends on how awesome you are as an actor or actress.
And when you got born.
And if you just make the cut or not. Did y'all hear about the, speaking of Star Wars, the little feud that Scorsese fueled?
Yeah. That was some wild stuff, of course.
Let me, Corscese?
Corscese.
Scorsese. So, what Scorsese says, he says, I don't see them in talking about the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He said, I tried, but that's not cinema. Honestly, the closest I can think of them, as well made as they are, with actors doing the best that they can under the circumstances, is theme parks. It isn't the cinema of human beings trying to convey emotional, psychological experience to another human being. Samuel L. Jackson's response recently on the red carpet or whatever color carpet it was for something honoring Tyler Perry. He said, I mean, that's like saying Bugs Bunny ain't funny. Films are films. Everybody doesn't like his stuff either. He said, everybody's got an opinion, so I mean, it's okay. Ain't going to stop nobody from making movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a great point.
So something that's happened here, I was reading about this feud, and it just seemed like these two need to take it to the ring. And I think the two of you need to help.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a little time for In This Corner. So in this corner is a bit that we brought about last week on
Yeah.
Mini Monday. And we've brought it back because I think it's pretty fun.
Hey, I love this one. This one's
This is
really
a good
fun.
time.
So what we do is we've got Jordan and Doge playing two different corners here. Well, not necessarily. Potentially. I'm going to present. So our first battle was between Marvel and the DC universe, or just Marvel and DC.
Right.
And with whatever questions that I decide to ask. For this one, it's going to be Samuel L. Jackson versus Martin Scorsese. So it's going to be Martin Scorsese films, right? Because Scorsese hasn't been in a lot. He's created a lot.
Sure.
And Samuel L. Jackson films. And
Okay.
so what will happen is they're going to decide who wins each round. between the two of them. If they agree, they agree. That's great. If they don't, and they continue to stay locked on that, one of them will say them's fighting words, and then they are taken to a little bit of a tiebreaker. Okay? So, in this corner, there's a lot of weird names for movies out there. And you think with this many credits, Scorsese has something like 81 credits to Samuel L. Jackson's 190.
Billion.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
801,000.
But I went through every single one of these movies, and I want y'all to tell me, if this was a fight, which of these movies just sounds crazier?
We're going on name alone.
Title of a movie.
Yeah, perfect.
I
Samuel
already
L.
know which Samuel L. Jackson movie this
Samuel
is.
L. Jackson's Tyrannosaurus Funk,
Okay.
Oh, man.
or Martin Scorsese's The Big Shave. And to let you know what The Big Shave is about, I looked at it. I didn't watch it. So it's a very early Scorsese film. And the plot is simply, in the process of shaving, a young man cuts himself a lot.
Cool.
So Tyrannosaurus
Now,
Funk.
that's what I call a human being striving to say something about the human condition.
Hello. Yeah, burn. So Tyrannosaurus Funk versus The Big Shave. What do we got?
It's
Tyrannosaurus Funk.
There it is. Yeah. How phenomenal
Unequivocally.
is that?
Can we change the name of our podcast to that? That's the best 2 words ever put
It
together.
might
very
cost
good.
us, but I'm down.
That's very good.
Okay. In this corner, what is a more shocking death scene? You saw this character die in these movies and you were like, huh? Leo DiCaprio's Billy in The Departed, which, by the way, phenomenal movie.
Yes. Yep.
Or Samuel L. Jackson's Russell Franklin, and you probably don't know the name until have you seen Deep Blue Sea?
No.
Oh, no. I wish I could show you. We're going to take an aside and come right back because I'm about to show them this scene.
And Star Wipe back into present. We're
Star
here.
Wipe back into present, and I
made
just
it.
showed them. So, what's a more shocking death scene? Leonardo DiCaprio's Billy in The Departed or Samuel L. Jackson's Russell Franklin in Deep Blue Sea?
I'm still going Billy, even after watching
I would have to say Billy as well.
I am not going to give it away, but I think Chunky should watch Deep Blue Sea
Yes.
just to see.
That was a blast.
Sam Jack has a wild time.
He has a wild time.
But Billy
so
left me shook and
I guess I would say about the movie experience, it's kind of a ride, right? And as we've learned in Fast and Furious, there's different kinds of transportation.
so many.
Isn't this
true.
a great segue?
What a good
I'm trying
segue.
to
much
find a
like
way-
much like a segue, it's a different type
much
of
like a
transformation.
segue. So these are specific movies of each of them that are in the title a form of transportation. That's the battle. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yep.
We have Scorsese's Taxi Driver
Okay.
against Samuel L. Jackson's Snakes on a Plane.
Okay. What are we judging?
And we're saying,
here?
what's a better
What are we judging?
What's a better
here?
movie?
What's the criteria?
Hey, it's up to you. It's up to you.
So I'm gonna continue what appears to be a spicy take from last week, and I'm gonna say that for me it's Taxi Driver, which was Joker before Joker and done better.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's definitely Taxi Driver.
Great.
I mean,
We're
come on.
agreeing on everything. Here's the hard one. I saved
a
it
good
for
fight.
last. We have an iconic director. Yes. Would you agree?
Yes.
Yeah.
We have an iconic actor.
True.
Yes.
Would you agree?
True.
Where was the more iconic line? Which line
Oh, boy.
is more iconic? We're back at Taxi Driver.
Yep,
I'm trying to
sure.
find one of Scorsese's most iconic. Are you talking to me? You talking to me? I don't see anyone else around here. Are you talking to me against Hold On to Your Butts
Oh.
from Jurassic Park?
Okay.
So to you, what is the more iconic line? Are you talking to me or Hold On to Your Butts?
I say hold on to your butts. And I'm not exaggerating. Every day of my life. Adam,
I feel pretty close to that.
Adam, nod at me. Did I say that on the way here? On the way to the studio today, I said,
Okay.
hold on to your butts. It's going to have to be hold on to your butts for me.
I'm okay. I'm not doing this just to
I was about to tell
incite-
you, don't.
I'm not. I really am not.
Okay.
Because for Jordan, my preferred line of the two is hold on to your butts.
Yeah.
That's obvious. But that wasn't the question. The question was which line is more iconic? And I posit that if you poll 100 people and you say, hold on to your butts, you heard that one before? Most of them would say yes. If you say, you talking to me? 100 out of 100 people will say, yes, I have heard that. That's iconic.
It sounds to me And I am no expert, so take this with a grain of salt. But it sounds to me like them's fighting words.
Okay, so this one's simple. I've told you ahead of time how many credits these two have.
Yeah.
It is a back and forth. Okay? So we will start with it's Scorsese movies and Samuel L. Jackson movies. You understand?
So is one of us representing one, one's representing the other?
Nope.
Just
We start with Scorsese. So it's a you said them's fighting words? So it starts with Jordan. So we go Scorsese, and then Samuel.
Oh, no.
Scorsese, Samuel.
okay.
Ready?
Yep.
And there's enough of them out there that I'm going to be real picky. If there's a big enough gap, it's done. And the other person is one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
We start with Scorsese, Jordan, to you.
Taxi Driver.
The Shave.
Pulp Fiction.
Wait, it's called The Big Shave.
Jordan wins!
What? Dang it! You called yourself on it.
There was so much lead up to that. We're going to end it with that, actually, because that's so fun. Jordan, great job.
I needed a win today, I think.
That was
Guys, I'm so bad at games.
You're not bad at games. And I promise I'm not going to drop a game that you actually both are bad at. Not this week. Maybe it'll show up next week.
Oh, boy.
I want to talk a little yes or pass.
Oh, please.
I'm good at this game because you can't lose.
Because you can't lose. So, there's some good movies coming out this Friday, October 18th. Last week we talked about such hits as Addams Family and Gemini Man.
True.
But October 18th, guys, snuck up on me. Zombieland Double Tap.
That's a yes.
That's a big yes.
That's a yes from me.
A yes from me, probably not a theater yes.
You don't think it's a theater yes for you?
I don't think it's a theater yes.
Did you see the other one in theaters?
I didn't, so maybe that's why.
I loved.
So maybe that's why.
Can you believe
No.
even post Zombieland, the careers that these made? Even Woody Harrelson had a career. He was the only one that had a pretty good career before this, yeah?
Right. Well, I mean, not Kristen Stewart. Emma Stone was kind of doing okay.
She wasn't doing
a
a
whole lot.
Easy A. Like, maybe. That was it. Right? I mean, Zombieland is
that
older
might be
than
true.
you think.
That might be true.
So I'm excited
and now she's
for
been
that.
nominated for an Oscar.
She's won
true.
one, actually, which is awesome.
What did she win for?
She won for La La Land.
I didn't realize she won for La La Land. Okay.
She did.
It's pronounced La La Land.
La La Land.
La La Land.
Maleficent, Mistress of Evil.
Pass.
Big pass.
It's going to be a pass for me, too, but I'm kind of interested in these movies. I might watch the first one. I haven't seen those. But it's
Tell me how
fun
that
to
goes
me.
for you.
I'll do any of that fantasy type stuff, like when they did Snow White and the Huntsman. I at
Also
least wanted-
passed on that
Also
one.
I at
passed on
least
both
wanted to
of
see
them.
it. Have y'all heard of The Lighthouse?
Oh, yes.
No, I haven't.
Okay, so this is a Willem Dafoe, Robert Pattinson movie.
Yes. I have.
And
People
it
are
is-
saying
the
Willem's-
cast is like 3 people because it's literally them in a like 1920s lighthouse.
So
during,
from what I understand, this is a mildly Lovecraftian descent into madness type movie.
it's a 94% certified on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
right? Certified.
Yeah.
So that means
I mean,
it's set.
Descent into Madness movies have burned me lately, but I've heard great things about Defoe's performance in this.
I've heard this is going to be it's not even a sleeper anymore. It's going to be a really big Oscar movie.
Yeah.
The consensus on Flickster says, a gripping story brilliantly filmed and led by a pair of powerhouse performances. The Lighthouse further establishes Robert Eggers, this is the director, as a filmmaker of exceptional talent. So to look into Robert Eggers, some of the other directing
Isn't there
bits he's
something
done.
weird about the movie? Like it's black and white or silent?
I think it
or
is black
something?
and
I
white.
think it's black
He's
and
also
white.
done The Witch, which I never saw, but I heard
Oh,
was
I didn't see
really
that either.
good, like really scary movie. But I'm excited. Robert Pattinson's a good actor.
He's a great actor.
He's really good.
So that's another reason that I was not Twilighty about him being Batman.
I'm super psyched for him to be Batman.
Yeah, because I'm very pumped for that. I like the idea of a more gaunt, actually looks like a really sad person
Yeah.
wrestling with like.
Well, I think he's got the frame. He can bulk up a good bit too.
He probably can. I mean, he's going to need to make us feel like he can beat somebody up.
Sure.
Yeah.
Jojo Rabbit. Have you heard about this?
Yes.
Hey,
big
ol'
yes.
yes.
Big
from
ol'
me.
yes. You want to tell them what it's about a little bit?
Yeah.
It's out there.
So it's actually based on a novel, but it's about a young boy in Nazi Germany who is being indoctrinated as a young boy into the like Nazi lifestyle and
Hitler Youth, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's one of the Hitler Youth, and he has an imaginary friend, and that imaginary friend is his idealized version of Hitler.
Yeah.
Goofy and fun versus
Taika
like,
Waititi,
right.
director
It's
and
Taika.
player
Yeah.
of Hitler.
And the whole story, from what I understand of it in my limited knowledge, is that Jojo discovers that his mom is helping to hide a young Jewish girl
Yeah.
and protect her from the Nazis. And he has to wrestle with his idealized version of Hitler not being a bad guy and the idea that how could he hate this person who's just a person?
It looks incredible.
Crazy.
And it's all told through the lens of like,
Did y'all see the other cast
humor?
besides Taika Waititi?
yes.
Yeah.
So Scarlett Johansson, Sam Rockwell, Rebel Wilson, Alfie Allen, who was
Theon
Theon
Greyjoy.
Greyjoy.
Stephen Merchant
Yep.
is
Yep.
Geertz. Stephen Merchant is
I
so
love it. He's overshadowed by Ricky Gervais.
funny.
I think he is so much better than
I much prefer Steven
he will always be, what's the robot in Portal 2?
Wheatley.
Wheatley. He will
Yeah.
always be
I
Wheatley
didn't
to
know
me.
he was the voice of Wheatley.
Yeah.
And he's also in, he actually has a great role in Logan.
Yeah. He's
If you remember.
Caliban in Logan.
Oh my goodness. I forgot about that.
I like him a lot. Speaking of Gaunt, kind of.
Yeah.
For real.
Maybe he
For
should
real.
be Batman. And then I think there was supposed to be one more. Nope. So yeah, that's it. A little bit of Yes or Pass.
Yeah.
There's a reboot called Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. I was
Oh,
never
yeah.
a Jay and Silent Bob guy.
I wasn't
Me neither.
either. Yeah.
So I'm kind of out on that. But my last question for today is, actually, is it my first question for today? It's not.
It might be the first one you've asked.
Who's you streaming?
Ooh.
That's what's most important here.
Mm.
I'm still doing My Hero Academia.
Okay.
I with every new episode that I've seen, it is solidifying itself even more than I could think as one of my favorite shows I've ever watched.
Wow. Okay.
My Hero Academia is brilliant. It's moving. It's hilarious. It is bonkers anime, and the narrative like lends itself to doing whatever it wants to do. And so far, it's pulled every bit of it off. So I love it.
What's your other one?
My other one is The Politician. So this is the guy that did Scream Queens, Glee, American Horror Story. He's done a show with Ben Platt.
Oh yeah, on
as
Netflix.
the lead.
Yep. Yeah.
There's Gwyneth Paltrow, January Jones. Guys, it's really good. It's really funny. It feels very Wes Anderson.
Okay.
That's awesome.
And it is not as out there. It has a little bit of everything that this director has done, but it is not as out there as
little
like
more
American Horror
accessible.
Story or something like that. It's
Yeah.
more accessible. And basically, we're following Ben Platt's character. It starts at him in high school running for school body president, but his goal is to be president of the United States one day. And my hunch is we're going to be following this kid through several years of his life
Different leadership roles
to
and
see if
things
he
like
actually
that.
gets there.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's cool. So for me, right now, I think I addressed this last time. Still happening. The Last of Us, not a show, but it's taking up a lot of my screen time
But it comes
right
out
now.
really soon, right?
Last of Us 2 comes out February 20th, I believe.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was a
Or
bummer. I
21st.
remember that now.
And
It
that's
should
going
be
to be.
sooner than that.
Oh, I'll wait as long as they need. Naughty
Sure.
Dog knows what's up. But we're about 3.5 hours of gameplay away from the end credits of the first Last of Us.
And Callie's watched all of it with you?
Callie is enraptured by this story. I'm very excited about it.
That's so exciting.
It is
That's
so
really
great.
fun.
And
That's
I
really
feel like
exciting.
I owe our listeners an update on my Gilmore grind. Still on it,
right.
not into it anymore.
No.
Wow.
I'm going to finish it because I started it and I only have like 2 seasons left and I'm hoping that it picks back up, but it has lost me completely.
Wow.
Quick plug. Our famous that we're going to have on our birthday episode.
Okay.
Here's what happened his last weekend. Here's what's also fun about this guy, because we can live through him with all the people that he has seen and hung out with.
Fair.
On the same weekend, he saw Milo, who plays Jess
Yes.
and is also in This Is Us. Saw him at a coffee shop, said what's up, and also hung out with Channing Tatum.
Classic. Yeah.
So
Same.
our famous,
and he's going to come hang out with us when
he's
he.
going to hang out with us now.
Cool. So
give
we're
us
like-
those like
We're basically
ab
hanging out
vibes.
with
Like we're going to just
Channing.
feel bigger.
We're
Feel
basically
buffer,
like Channing Tatum.
basically.
Yeah. And to be clear, our birthday was last Thursday. And if you are paying attention to your podcast feed, you notice that our birthday episode didn't come out. It's still coming. We got a famous. He's just busy.
He's on that famous time.
Way too famous.
And so we're on his schedule.
We are.
Speaking of upcoming things, y'all know what tomorrow is.
Oh yeah.
I hope I watched the right movie.
Because we're about to start Star Wars. My gosh.
Brand new
so
hope to
excited.
go with this brand new gear.
Yeah, it's going to be bananas. So make sure you please check that out.
To end this episode, let's stick with Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel.
Let's always stick with Sammy Jack.
Give me an iconic movie character and replace them with Samuel L. Jackson.
Yep.
My name is Carter, And gosh, as iconic as Tom Hanks is, I think Woody should be voiced by Samuel L. Jackson.
Yes, he should. You're correct.
That's just me.
I'm Doge, and continuing this voice acting thing, I think Mufasa should have been Samuel L. Jackson.
I'm Jordan, and also continuing this voice acting train.
Guys, what's happening?
Here's
got
the
a good
thing.
voice.
I'm always a sucker for a thin-waisted, large-shouldered man.
What?
Who's hanging around trying to help everybody out, trying to do his thing and stay out of trouble, which is why I believe that Samuel L. Jackson in my universe should be
my
voicing
gosh.
Kronk.
Yeah. Yep. Just imagine Samuel L. Jackson yelling spinach puffs.
Oh, it's all I'm imagining.
Yep.
Or talking squirrel.